All right, flat earth atheists, I am ready for another video, unfortunately. And today's topic is NASA is a tease. I'm going to give you 6 reasons why. Before I get started, guys, instead of pulling out your hair and being angry at NASA, listen to what they say and look for the clues because they give us life, half lies and half truths. And so they give us these Masons can't help it but give us hints. So when they say stuff, they tell us the truth and a lie. And we got to be able to, not be angry and upset and pulling our hair out. Listen to what they say and let's pick out the clues because those clues is going to help us. Okay, they're not going to help anybody else. It's going to help only flat earthers. So just do that, and don't waste your time trying to convince anybody about the flat Earth. I'm not saying you can't talk about it, but if a person looks at you strangely and then go, "Oh yeah, really?" They want to know about it, then don't waste your time. It's a waste of time. I wouldn't even try to convince anybody. You either see it or you don't. And if you don't see it, too bad for you. It's not my problem. So just understand that. Look for some clues instead of pulling your hair out. Because the only thing we can do, we're not taking over NASA. So just get that out of your mind. We're not taking over $1 billion, damn multi-billion-dollar company. So that's backed by the military. So just clear your mind of that and take the clues and that they're giving us and use it for our benefits. Okay. Alrighty. And some of the clues that, of course, I got is from NASA. Space is fake. Space is water. There's no God. There's no way that these people would say that there's no God if it's even a midget possibility that it's a God. There's no way. No possible way they'd be that bold and that just, they're just really in your face with there's no God. Okay, so to me that means there's no God. If there was a hint of there was a God, these people wouldn't be acting so bullish and so they wouldn't be having their chest out and hitting it so hard, guys. Either there's a God or they know the God ain't gonna do a damn thing. And that's obvious. If it is a creator, the creator is not gonna do shit. Period. Okay? And worship, another thing I get from it is worship the sun. The sun is our creator. That's what I'm getting. And if you're uh, a flat earther who happen to be an atheist, and you hear about if you're an atheist and you hear about the flat earth truth, I just wanted to say before you jump in the bandwagon if there's a creator, it has to be, just realize the concept of the creator only make you hopeful. When I look at these flat earthers and they talking about there's a creator, they hopeful that something bigger than NASA is going to help them overthrow NASA, and it'll be shown because I think they know that they can't do it, so they hoping that there's some type of other entity that's going to come and even the score, and that's just ridiculous. Why would it? Why would an entity let it get this bad? It doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no sense at all that a creator would let it get this bad. It doesn't make any sense. For God's sakes, we eat our fucking children. And we molest our children. We some sick motherfuckers. Really. And you want to worship a creator that creates motherfuckers that eat their children? Good luck with that. Okay, so my 6 reasons that NASA is a tease and they tell us the truth and they hide it behind a lie. The Van Allen belts. They say they went to the moon, but they tell us they can't get through the Van Allen belts. Okay? I mean, that's the tease right there. They say that they went to the moon and they use these devices and those devices and that device, but yet they lost all the paperwork to it. I mean, that's absurd. It's absurd that you would lose all the paperwork, all the films, but yet every once in a while they'll bring out an old new film they found some fucking where. They produce old new film every once in a while. So I thought you lost this stuff. So, that right there. Number 3, they say that you only can see curvature starting around 75 miles. However, they show us curvature on the ground. I mean, that should tell you. Okay? They say that they're in space, but yet we see bubbles in their harnesses. Okay? I mean, that tells you right there. They're telling you it's fake. You just gotta look. They're giving you hints. They're teasing you to see if you're gonna pick up on it. And congratulations, you have. So, but you're not gonna convince certain people. Only I say maybe less than 1% of people are going to be flat earthers. And they know this. It's psychology. That's the only reason why they let it out. I mean, those other people are just not going to see it. So don't waste your time. Okay? And also, the big thing I like is when you catch them in a lie or something like that, they just either ignore it or they'll come up with something else like, well, all the environment moves together, all space and it just rotates about 1,000 miles an hour together. Everything moves together east, going about 1,000 miles an hour. What about the clouds? All except for the clouds. I mean, these are kind of things you should be kind of picking up on to understand that these guys, they're just toying with us. And I think if you're smart enough or if you can see it, you'll call it bullshit. But if you're not, you're going to just go along with it. Okay? Remember, these are some sun-worshipping, reptilian-worshipping, owl-kneeling freaks. Although I agree with the sun-worshipping. I mean, the sun is our source, so I agree with them on that part. I don't know about that reptilian and owls. I don't know what significant those things are. But, just understand that NASA teases us with the truth and the lie together. And we just have to look through it and realize it, and understand. When they say there's no up and down in space, well, that's true. There's no up and down on this plane. So they tell us the truth. They can't help it to do it. I don't know if they can't help but to do it, or it's just part of I just think it's just too fun to not tell us. Because if they didn't, we wouldn't know shit if they didn't tell us. That's what we have to realize as flat earthers. We yell and we scream and we say this and we say that, but they tell us, guys. And there's no organization better than NASA that tell us that space is fake? What other organization does a better job than NASA? NASA does. They tell us. Without these guys telling us, without somebody telling us that the earth is flat, our head would be in the ground still. So you gotta understand, these people, you think they change our history, guys. You don't think they can rub out the fact that the earth is flat? I mean, just get over yourself a little bit. Get over yourself. Anyway, guys, just keep looking for clues because those clues help us. I kind of think, I really honestly think that they want us to organize a flat earth society and just take it underground. Because we waste our time trying to convince other people to be flat earthers. I just think it's something that needs to be grouped, took it underground as a secret society. The secret society of flat earthers. Maybe that's what they want us to do with this. Anyway, flat earthers, thank you very much for your time. Instead of pulling out your hair, let's dig for the truth, okay? Because they tell us the truth. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.